Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Johnny Talk Sports, here to bring you a mini video about the Cleveland Indians advancing to their first World Series since 1997, also known as the year I was born. So how the Indians have done it. I mean, they've had kind of a topsy-turvy kind of season. In fact, the three teams left, the Indians, the Cubs, and the Dodgers, have kind of had some topsy-turvy seasons. However, most teams that win the World Series or championships have a little bit of a topsy-turvy season. But this is just something else. Now, the Indians, they're kind of reminding me of the Royals in 2014. They're winning off the pitching. They're winning off team ball. I mean, they have just an outstanding bullpen. They showed it the entire series against Toronto. And they've dealt with injuries all season long. They had a 14-game winning streak at some point in the year. They made a key trade at the trade deadline for Andrew Miller, who was the ALCS MVP, and a much deserving MVP. I remember a couple of years ago where the Indians, they finally got back to the playoffs, but they lost to the Rays 3-0. A couple years later, they're now in their first World Series since 1997. However, they haven't won the World Series since 1948, which is kind of a crazy statistic. So basically what's been happening is just the pitching of Kluber and Bauer. It's really come to life over the last season and a half. And they got the bats. They have kind of an average kind of slugging. And they're kind of average. I mean, they're not perfect. They're not like the Cubs and they're not like the Dodgers. They're just a little bit average, but their pitching, it's being overshadowed by it. Especially that bullpen. No matter who the Indians face, they got to prepare for a bunch of sluggers. Like if they had to play the Dodgers, they have to prepare for Adrian Gonzalez, Jock Peterson. If they play the Cubs, they got to prepare for Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. However, he is struggling right now in the postseason, and Zobrist. So no matter which team they play, their pitchers are going to have their hands full. The starting pitchers and the bullpen, they're going to really have their hands full in the series. And there are several Indians fans that watch the program. Ryan Smales, Mason Talks. Bunch of loyal Indians fans their entire lives. And think, we have had Cleveland in the NBA Finals, and then we have the Indians in the World Series. Meanwhile, the Browns are just the Browns. I've been saying all throughout the NFL prediction videos this year. You never know, though. I mean, just think about the city of Cleveland. They had just a huge drought of not winning a championship for the city. Now the Cavaliers got one this year. Now the Indians. They have a 50% chance, a 50-50 shot of bringing home another championship for the city of Cleveland. So comment below who you think the Indians are going to end up playing in the World Series, whether it's the Dodgers or the Cubs. Also comment if the Indians have a chance from the World Series. I'll provide my World Series prediction probably, I don't know. I would say Sunday for sure, most definitely. But I'll put a hold on until the Dodgers Cup series is over. Anyway, that's going to do it. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 500 subscribers. I mean, just a little under 30 away. I'll have to do something special for 500 as an appreciation of your loyalty so far. And follow my sports account at JB Talk Sports. Also, sometime later on, whether if it's tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, I'll do a separate Jose Bautista video on whether or not that was his last game as a Toronto Blue Jay. Most people so far, they say it is. However, we'll break it down from a fundamental standpoint later on at a later date. Anyway, that's going to do it. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you next time.